So hello everyone, I'm Dominique Debay, the founder of Dominique Debay Collection, and I'm here with a very special guest. We have Mitch McIrvine, which is the general manager of Reid Creek Lodge in Wyoming. So Mitch, I thought you would be the best. I think I do a good job presenting as well, but I thought you would do a best presenting yourself, this amazing property that you have. So Mitch,
thank you so much, Dominique. You always do a wonderful job, and thank you for joining us and watching this video. I'm Mitch McIlwain. I represent Reid Creek Lodge at Wagon Hound. We're located in southeastern Wyoming, as you can see here. We are a private, authentic nature lodge experience on the Wagon Hound Ranch, which is it's over 300,000 acres. A beautiful central eastern property. We're located, it's about an hour and a half from our nearest international commercial airport in Casper. We are about a 45-minute drive from the private airport in the nearby town of Douglas. And it's a 3.5-hour drive to get to us from Denver. But it's a beautiful drive, straight shot up I-25. It's really fantastic if any clients do want to come that way.
I did it in August to come and see you, and it was indeed lovely and easy. So I almost recommend to go to Denver and then go straight rather than connecting. Probably, I think it's easier, maybe, huh?
I agree. Just to provide a little context, that flight into Casper comes from Denver, and it's a commuter plane. It's really, even the first class area is not very spacious. And it can oftentimes get adjusted for weather. So Dominique's absolutely correct. Flying into Denver and driving up is one of the easiest ways. So for the lodge itself, you can see the interior here. This is an 8,000 square foot log structure. We have 7 bedrooms. All bedrooms are en suite. The bathrooms are very nice. We also have 2 half baths and an additional full bathroom downstairs. So 13 beds are in our property, and that's how we kind of get our guest count. You can see here, this is what we call our great room. Sitting in front of the fireplace. Up above us is the loft overlooking. We have 2 chefs on staff. Included in the nightly rate are the chefs in all of our meals, providing an authentic Western ranch cuisine. Our seating is fairly flexible. This is one of our main tables. As you can see, though, we are unable to have all guests of a 20 group party or an all adult group party really sitting at one table, which hasn't yet diminished the aesthetic and the ambiance of the lodge, but we can certainly do certain things to make arrangements for kind of a more inclusive seating.
Plus, you have near the kitchen area, you have a round table. So especially if it's a family and you have kids, the kids can be sitting here and then the adult over there. And then you have beautiful space outside. Huh?
Absolutely. So this is actually a shot of the Wagon Hound suite, and it illustrates kind of how we have multiple beds in some of our bedrooms. So we've got the king in here. You can see in that back corner 2 twins and then a full here. Oftentimes we find that grandpa and grandma love to occupy this suite, and then all of the grandkids kind of pile in, and some are in the king bed and some are in the bunk beds and some are in the twin beds, and they all just have a really wonderful time. We also we get out and we access the landscape, and we are a commercial cattle ranch, but we are not a dude ranch. So we're not moving cows with the guests. That is just not the experience we offer. But what we do offer is getting out into this incredible landscape, and you're going to see firsthand how we conduct our ranching operations. We are very unique in that regard, in that a ranch of our size is still utilizing horses to do a lot of our cattle moving and ranch work. So it's very special, a lot of wonderful sights to see, but we're definitely not a dude ranch.
And the size of your ranch, huh? half the size of Rhode Island State. So it's incredible.
And I can promise you, it really takes a very long time to explore all that 300,000 acres. So each time a guest returns to us, it's new magic that they get to unfold. As you can see here, we are known for our quarter horses. They are really well known in the reining and cutting competition arenas. They also show very well, but they are bred for our cowboys to work our cattle on. And the best of those cowboy strings come to us in the guest services division, and then we get to let our guests ride these horses across our beautiful landscape with which they're very familiar, and also in places like this, our indoor arena, which is my background. But this is truly, even without horses, is a awe-inspiring place, and we get to ride horses in here, and it is wonderful. You also get to look around our facilities, really, and you get this intimate look in how we conduct business. So what you're looking at here are two very real images of our barns. The one on the left is up at Reid Creek Lodge, and the guests get to smell the smell of the tack room and be around the horses as they're saddled and unsaddled. And then this image on your right is over in the indoor arena. This is one of the areas where much of the horse care is done, and we get to walk through here, and it again, a wonderful experience on its own. So really, we're this nature lodge, and we want folks to utilize our activities to get out on the landscape. These little girls were so fun when they just wanted to get out on that boat and row around, and they wanted to fish and catch all the trout, and we had a wonderful time together. All of the children loved it. All of the adults loved it. We have fishing, we have hiking, e-biking, rock scrambling, paddle boarding. You can get out and paddle one of these boats. You can go for a leisurely ride with one of our guides. All of these are guided, intimate experiences that are, some of them are unscheduled. Much of them are unscheduled and just in time to meet the desires and the needs of the guest as they come up.
And which is good with you because it is only one party at a time. So even if they don't have to schedule well in advance, and if they feel, oh, the weather is good or not as good, or I'm tired today, they can change, which is
Absolutely.
Huh? So
Limitless hiking. This is, I can't say enough. And if you can see the footwear of this gentleman here with the child on his back, he's in flip-flops. Much of our beautiful, unparalleled viewpoints are accessible in any footwear by any person. And if we can't get you to that spot at that time, we're going to find something that is just as good and just as unique and just as beautiful. Again, I mentioned the paddle boarding and getting out on these lakes. All of these lakes have more than one way to access. And whether that's swimming, whether that's paddle boarding, whether that's on the rowboat or the canoe, or that's just walking around and fishing, all of these lakes are stocked with self-sustaining now populations of trout, and create a wonderful fishing experience. Now this really is our crown jewel. This is the headquarters lodge, and we like to cap every stay with a final night, our big night out at the headquarters lodge. And I have so very kindly asked Dominique not to show any pictures. We want to keep it a surprise, but I can assure you that this building is one of a kind, and of course we'll when the time is right be able to show you pictures so that you can accurately describe kind of what awaits your clients.
And what's inside is great for all age groups, huh? So we don't say more. Huh?
Every single age group is going to have the time of their lives on their big night out, and it's a wonderful time to reflect on this wild nature experience we've had with the elegant refinements of an art museum and fine crafted architecture and wonderfully put together food.
Thank you very much, Mitch. To conclude, would you like to give us an idea of the rate? Because I think the rate is fantastic, especially you said it's up to 22 guests, huh?
Yes, ma'am. So our nightly rate for the 2024 season is $16,000 a night. That's up to 20 to 22 guests of mixed stages, or 12 in an all-adult group. We are happy to be flexible with certain components to make the fit just right. So by no means are those things really hard and fast, but just to give you an idea, that is what the rate includes, as well as all the food, beverages, house beer and wine, snacks, all tailored and crafted to the group's preferences, dietary restrictions, and allergies.
And all the activities.
All of the activities, custom planned itinerary.
All inclusive. Huh?
Yes.
And a great GM.
Thank you.
And your team is amazing as well. Huh? I mean, the chef, everybody is wonderful. So
they are fantastic, hand-picked individuals that really, really meet the aesthetic of the experience we're providing.
Well, thank you very much. And hopefully everyone will be choosing this property and sending your clients. So I know you're going to take very good care of them. Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks everyone for your time.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.